Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Jade Empire Closed Fist walkthrough. Alright, so we are yet again in Lord Lau's furnace, and we are going to finish this up. So this will be the last configuration that we'll be able to use. We're going to load up the Eyes of the Void, and then I think I'm going to go with the configuration of the rat, I believe it is. There's the goat. Yeah, there's the rat. Again, it's important. I brought this up before, but your seventh configuration, which is only doable after Kang gives you the two Eyes of the Void, as well as the two different configurations there. It's a little sneaky what the developers did there. They made it seem like you were going to be able to use both, but you can't because the machine breaks after you use your seventh one. So again, of the two rat and goat configurations, you can actually only use one. I would say by far you need to use the rat configuration because the goat configuration is just not as good. Basically, the configuration of the rat is going to give you a 25% damage bonus to your martial styles. And I mean that's amazing. So all right, anyways, let's get this configured. So it's the looks like the what was that, the cauldron, looks like the chimney, and water wheel. I think it's everything except the cogs. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, it looks like I'm wrong, because there I'm pulling the cogs. Okay, everything except the conductor, maybe. And then there's the dragon button. Alright. So yeah, so it looked like everything except... Did I hit the chimney? Now I can't remember. I'm the worst. But, alright, so there it is. There's the configuration of the rat, and the reward is the strength of the bull. Hopefully I'll go in here and take a look at that. Yes. Alright, so let's go to our techniques. And strength of the bull. With the power of the mighty bull behind you, your martial attacks will inflict more harm on your opponents. Again, I think that's a 25% damage increase over your, I guess, base martial style. But yeah, so anyways, unfortunately there with the configuration of the goat, we were not able to use that because now all the levers have been destroyed. Yeah, and here it doesn't even let you load fuel in anymore, so let's head out.
A most intriguing place. Very well. In the meantime, I will try to see if I can learn anything more about this.
One last thing, actually, being that we're sort of on our way out here. I know I've brought this up before, but I think it's worth mentioning again. You can farm a little bit of extra experience out of Lord Lau's furnace by basically doing incorrect combinations. And really what I was doing there was not even loading fuel into it. And I'd pull a couple of levers and then go hit a button, and either you'll get attacked by either what there's like rat demons. There's I think there's a pair of horse demons. There's a what is that thing? It's a weird ogre-looking, like two-headed bull demon thing. Might actually just be called the bull demon. Sorry. There's an elephant demon. I think one of the battles is a bunch of lost spirits, I think, even. So, but yeah. So, anyways, like I said, you can farm a little bit of experience there. I don't know. I was checking with Hingu just to see if there were any more missions to do. I don't know if we're completely done with him or if there's more to do later. Something tells me we're done though completely. But anyways, yeah. So again, farm up that experience. You'll notice though at a certain point, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah. So you can farm up a bit of experience, but you'll notice at some point you'll try a combination and then it just won't do anything. And at that point, that's usually when you know that you've essentially farmed as much experience out of Lord Lau's furnace as you can. it takes a little while. I think it. I mean, I could guess I did somewhere around 7 or 8 at least incorrect combinations. Unfortunately, sometimes the combinations don't actually result in a battle though too, because sometimes it just, I don't know, like there's one weird combination that looks like there's a little slime that's under the player, and it lasts for a little while, doesn't do anything as far as I could tell, and then it just disappears. So, and then there's another one that I think turns. Well, I think 3 monkeys just appear. There's another one that like turns your follower into a monkey. So, again, I don't know if those count against. I don't know exactly how the extra battles, I guess, are programmed. Meaning, I don't know if when you use a combination, it's like a certain amount, where like we'll just say you only get to do 10 incorrect combinations. I don't know if that's the case or not. I didn't bother trying to see if that was the case, or maybe there's a certain amount of experience that you can get extra out of it. Again, not sure. I don't unfortunately have those questions. But I do have those questions. I do wonder. Maybe one of these days I'll actually figure that out. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna head back into the Lotus Assassin Fortress. We're really done with any of the extra stuff to do outside. Again, the good thing about kind of coming out for a kind of a breather is we're actually able to do the last configurations before heading back in there. And I don't know. I think it's probably worth it, just because. Short of, it depends. I guess it depends on what you've got for your sport styles. Gia can be pretty nasty. She's the last fight of the Assassin Fortress, which hopefully we'll get to in this video. But she's pretty brutal, so it can be nice to have, like Strength of the Bull for when you're fighting her. Although now I question whether or not I even used it, because I might have just stuck to my my dual axes weapon style, which, in that case, Strength of the Bull wouldn't actually do anything for me, but yeah, anyways, it could be. Maybe it is. Maybe, if you like your martial style more than dual axes, or if you never even got dual axes in the first place, well, Strength of the Bull will probably do you some good. But anyways, all right, so we're going to head back in here, and I'm a little surprised that they even let you leave. Oh, what the heck happened there? Okay. I guess I didn't go through the doors quickly enough, and some invisible hand pushed the doors closed on me. Alright, yeah, let's head back in here, though. So, actually, I think we've got one fight to do, sort of in the induction hall, I think it's called. And, actually wanted to bring up one more thing, and I think I actually had brought this up in one of the earlier videos, but I did miss out on a little bit of experience, because in the golem press room, there's 3 golems along the wall, and they will actually activate and attack you if you sabotage the controls of the golem press by pouring the phoenix oil in there. Now, I didn't actually do that, or I don't have footage of me doing that, but I actually ended up redoing some of my game to kind of fit that in. So I did actually, take advantage of that. And I mean, to be completely honest, they actually give you a decent amount of experience, as well as I think even silver. So definitely worth, taking those out. So all right, here's the little fight that we have to do.
Are you the student I am waiting for? I can't delay any longer. I cannot miss the window of opportunity for a summoning. As I was saying, golems are playthings, devoid of cunning. The latest stockpile stands idle, waiting for a jade golem to make them useful. The waste. I will show Grand Inquisitor Gia that tapping the spirit realm for servants is more efficient. Witness as I effortlessly summon an able minion from the void. What? Kir Sitaka Wuwir Wosayir Yufraun. No, no! This isn't right! Destroy them!
Okay, so it looked like apparently this guy was trying to summon a spirit from wherever, and fails miserably, and just looks like what he lights his acolytes on fire and makes them crazy.
You saw nothing of this. Nothing. I have to continue my research before Gia knows of my failure. Oh, I know it can work.
What is going on here? Where are my slaves? The golems require spirit shards. And where are my attendants? Delays and laziness will be repaid in blood. No one disobeys the orders of Shen. You are Gang's new acolyte. I see what is happening here. You think to promote your master by threatening me. You are bold, but foolish. You thought to make me vulnerable by killing my attendants and emptying the hall? A miscalculation. I am a favorite of Grand Inquisitor Gia. You will die.
Okay, so I think as soon as you've cleared out the hall, Master Shin appears from below, and we'll actually be able to, we'll have to fight him. Now, yeah, I can't believe I put points into Hidden Fist. That was a really bad idea. But I rectified that, though, with my new, or my altered game, so my footage at a certain point is going to look a little goofy because I actually reloaded an old save and made different choices. But alright, so anyways, at this point he activates the two golems that are here, or they just activate automatically. I don't really know. You actually don't need to kill them before you kill him. By finishing him off, it doesn't end the battle. You know, if you were, say, worried about losing out on experience, that's not the case. You know, you can actually chop him down and then finish off the golems. I think he's maybe a little more dangerous than they are. Chop, 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 and boom. That's the end of Shin.
A terrible tragedy has reached my ears. Our respected Master Shin has met his end in a rather embarrassing fashion. I came quickly after hearing of his stumble. Perhaps it was the cold of the sanctum that made him careless and dulled his senses. Open the press. Unfortunate. I will make certain he's dead, but not from too close. I don't want to share his tragically foolish fate. Yes, quite dead. How unfortunate. We should honor our fallen comrade, but I am distracted by thoughts of who will take his place. I think the choice is obvious.
Alright, so I'm just going to include this in here. I like how Gong actually telegraphs that he's distracted. There, he says something about being distracted, about thinking about who's gonna whatever ascend, or you know, whatever nonsense he says. But there, that's one of the ways that you can resolve that, and that's kind of your two birds, sort of two birds with one stone. I don't know if that's that accurate, but Anyways, we do, or you can take out Gong like that. Now, I don't think that that's the best way to do it. I actually think that killing him off in battle is technically better. So that's why I'm reloading my game here. So I'm actually going to spare him the grisly death of being crushed by a clay golem. And specifically so we can take I think we get a little bit more experience, and then you get some silver for chopping him down, and that'll be coming right up here too. So shame on Sagacious Zoo for even suggesting this method. It's clearly not as good.
Very good, Acolyte. Very good indeed. You have secured a promising future for your master, despite some minor disruptions. With Shin out of the way, I am free to present you and the Jade Golem Spirit Shard to my masters. I will be lauded, and you will share in my good fortune. Come to me when you are ready for the ritual. I will be outside the door to the inner chambers, waiting for their acknowledgement that the Jade Golem is ready.
Okay, so we're getting super close to the end here. I would say if there's anything that you still need to buy or want to buy from Kia Jong, I think was his name, buy it now. I'll be honest, I don't think he's got anything worth buying, but I just figured I'd point that out. The Lotus Acolyte Trainer, though, again, she's the one that's got the techniques that are good. Again, same deal though. Make sure you buy those now, because once we start this dialogue with Gong, it's we're done.
You are nearing your goal. Grand Inquisitor Jia keeps many secrets in the inner chambers, enough to appease the princess and earn your way to the palace. But you may learn more than she wants to know. I know that I did, many years ago. You know that Master Li tried to stop his brother and failed. I was not there to witness that, so I only have the details that you are aware of yourself. Hui in Tian's Landing told you that in response to that act, Master Li's wife was condemned to death. She was with child at the time. This I know for certain. I was there. I was one of the elite ordered to kill Master Li's family.
What? I knew you had a troubled past, that you were asked to do horrible things, but this is beyond anything I imagined.
Death's hand brought the order to kill the family. We were cowards if we could not see the wisdom of his order. It was the will of the Emperor. I could not question the orders. They could not be wrong. Dirge was burning. Your master had fled, and we stood over a woman who had just given birth. I hesitated, and she was killed. For years I wondered what kind of creature could issue such an order, and what I was for following it. It was easier to be a coward than to question the Empire. Now I understand, and I hope I have shown you as well. They broke a sacred trust. I have returned because of that, even though I know what Death's hand is. My fate is sealed, but one secret must live on. I killed them all, my fellow assassins. I would not let them finish their mission. Master Li's child still lives.
Alright, so there's a pretty decent revelation there. Master Li's child still lives. So, the mystery sort of still continues. Alright, probably last time I'll save here right before speaking with Gong. But again, we're basically done with everything here. And by speaking with Gong, we will continue on and resolve the events of the Lotus Assassin Fortress. So, again, make sure that you've bought any techniques if you still need to.
Are you ready to be presented to my masters and participate in the creation of the Jade Golem? It will be glorious. Make certain you have finished all other business in the fortress. Lotus Acolytes are rarely the same after meeting with Grand Inquisitor Jia. Yes. Now we shall reap the rewards we both deserve.
Preparations are complete. The Spirit Shard is prepared, thanks to the skills of our newest Lotus Acolyte.
And my efforts to accelerate his training.
Shut up, Gong. Your contribution has been noted. Now, we must complete the ritual. A score of clay golems stand idle without a focus. This Jade Golem will awaken them all, direct them as one. Insert the Spirit Shard. Let this legion of immortals give glory to our masters. What? What is wrong? I command you. I demand that you obey.
What is the meaning of this? Who has corrupted this Jade Golem? It is linked to a legion of warriors that now run mad. The Foundation will crumble. Who are... you? Wait. I can sense it on you. You are the one. You carry the other pieces of the amulet.
I am so sorry, Grand Inquisitor Gia. It is my new acolyte. There was some kind of mistake.
Fool! So blinded by petty schemes that you cannot see a threat in our midst? You are worthless! And you, hidden in plain sight like your master, you caught us unsuspecting, but not unprepared. Who are you to think you could enter our lairs so easily? You are a fool. You would act as the Empire's conscience, but you flock to the garish displays of Death's Hand, oblivious to the truth. That is why Death's Hand stands at the forefront of the Assassins. He draws attention, diverts criticism, while the Emperor solidifies his power. You are like every other simpering peasant that has graced our dungeons. What did any of them contribute to the glory of our age before the Emperor dared to make something of them? That is the beauty of what Sun Hai has done. He has taken the raw material of the Empire and extracted something useful. For every magistrate that objects, or peasant that asks questions, another golem is forged. An army undying. But through all this, a threat remained. A traitorous sibling and a hidden protege. We did not know a face or a name, but we knew what they would need. The amulet, its pieces spread like petals to the wind. You have caught a few, but you are far from your peak, and not every golem was linked to this corrupted husk. Goodbye, Spirit Monk. I will inform Death's Hand of your passing.
Double access.
All right, let's get it on. So here's the fight. You know, obviously, if you had already killed Master Gong in the with the Golem press, he wouldn't be present here. But that's not the best way to go about it. I'll be honest. This battle was a lot easier than I remembered it was. The Jade Golems are just so slow that it's just really easy to get around them. And then their attacks aren't as don't have as good a bit of like an area of effect as you might think. They're just really easy to avoid, I guess. Anyways, I think though, and I never even tried it, but I suspect they're immune to martial style. So you know, make sure you're weapon or actually I think they're I can't remember. I think they might be immune to magic too. So yeah, so definitely bust out the weapon. But there you have it. All right, so we definitely got more experience there. It looked like about 170 more experience by killing Gong that way, and then we got the 359 save as well, which at this point in the game, so not much of a difference. But hey, you know what? Every little bit helps. All right, let's take out these Jade Golems. Now, the cool thing about this fight too is once it's over, we actually get the Jade Golem style, which is actually pretty cool. It's actually, I don't know if it's the best transformation style in the game. It's at least second best. I think Red Minister is technically better, but it is good. It's real good. So, all right, there it is. We lost our Golem Shard, which who cares? And here's a chest with a flawed Scholar Gem and 1,000 silver. Okay, cool. Here's the real important part, though. This is the Text of War. Oh, yeah, this was really good. It's not enough to have severity in numbers or strength in arms. True victory, lasting victory is a cultural thing. This is actually a great bit of philosophy here. To stop a conflict, you must not only defeat armies, you must defeat the will to fight. You must appease your enemy, convince them they have won, or educate them utterly, or eradicate them utterly. A nation with an expansive population therefore benefits from extermination. With a surplus of peasants, a newly cleared land can be rapidly populated, and with an infrastructure of buildings already in place, made productive in short order in the reign of Emperor Yuan Shi. This was demonstrated most admirably in the marshlands to the south. I think Yuan Shi might be part of the Dynasty Warriors franchise. Well, I say that, but you know they're based on. I think some of them anyway. I mean, maybe not all of them are actually based on real people. So, anyways, this one is fantastic. I actually really. It's probably one of the coolest bits of lore, I guess, that this game has in it. And yeah, that's a doozy. But anyways, all right. So this is actually going to result in a technique as well. This should be the Legacy of Death's Hand, and that's by getting all of the or reading all of the books in the Lotus Assassin Fortress. So make sure that you've done that before you leave here. So all right, I'm out of time though. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.